Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 20. Wonderful episode 20 for Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. So last time we played as the demons and we had, a pretty good time with it. I think we had a pretty resounding success, but let's see who the fates give us this time around. Oh, it looks like we're going to be playing the Dwarves, and I don't think we've ever actually played the the Trolls before. So, weak spot. Evasion increased by 16%. All of this looks pretty good, honestly. Big angry polar bear. Trained bear cubs. Orb of shadows. Shield master. I think we'll probably go with the, because that absorbs spell damage, but we're not gonna have to deal with spell damage too long. Too soon, at least. This is an interesting... I might go with Veteran Skull Splitter, just to get that 16%, 16%, whatchamacallit, 60% evasion chance. That smells super nice to me, honestly. And I think we're going to immediately go for the basic voodoo, get those heals going. We've got the Naga up north, the Night Elves south, but we're holding on against the Night Elves. The Naga are pushing us, and across the way we have the Dwarves, who, it turns out, aren't the horrible rocket-spewing bastards I thought they were. So... good. So, building 10% extra hit points. We're going to get that basic voodoo. There are veteran skull splitters. They will push us in. That's just how it's going to happen. But it's important that we get this heal up. You know, just to really keep our front lines going, especially with the evasion. We're going to have a sticky front line. And then we should, honestly, it looks like they're going to be hitting us pretty solidly. Oh, are they going to be in our golden zone? No, perfect. So we're going to be doing a wonderful amount of damage to them. They will be not doing a tremendous amount of damage for us. We are holding the line. No, we're actually starting to push back against the Night Elves, which is a lovely thing. And then here, I think I will have to probably, because they're about to get a second wave. Yeah, I will probably have to spend a quick little, there. Just give them an extra wave to kind of keep up. I don't want to deal with, taking early damage. I just don't want to deal with that. So we're at 393, and now we've checked kind of what the neutral buildings are, and nothing really of great import, which is nice because that means I can just go down the middle and feel a lot less bad about that. And it looks like the Night Elves have already popped their units in the middle. That's fine. We're going to be doing the same shortly, right after we kind of finally push back this this wave. But all things considered, we really held our own there. Granted, we probably spent a little more. Oh my god, okay. We are right at their doorstep. We probably spent a little more money than I think I should have. But that being said, it's not the end of the world. It's still early in the game. We can overcome this pretty easily. I think I might divert a little bit from our usual plan and send this up. Because since the Naga have that 20% less building health, if we can get an early push off, we might be able to pick off their building pretty quickly. And we're just kind of stomping on the sentinels right now. That is fine by me. For a minute there, I thought they already had their bloody a hero out, and I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. But no, they don't. So it's a good sign for almost everyone involved, especially if you're not on their team. Hooray! Okay, so we're at 519, 545, 565. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna want to up our presence in the middle almost. Yeah, it'll just have to be our next. Oh, please hit him in the golden zone, and it is indeed the golden zone. That makes me very, very, very happy. Because an early pick can and will make all the difference. Okay, and we might be able to pick it. Oh, especially with this second wave. Here we go. And the Highborn, will they lose their... And we got their barracks. Oh my god. Okay, great. Then I think what we'll do right here is... Well, that is astounding. That is wonderful. And now we can immediately pop these two. So we can fight off the Sentinels. Do the Sentinels have their second wave up? No, but we just do now. Well, that is big. That is big. And that's also, once you guys start playing this a little bit more. Also, if you guys want to play against me, I would be more than happy to. Just send me your contact information. We could set something up and, get you guys on the channel, get a little bit of exposure, and get, I just love... I'm really looking forward to getting to the point where I can really start meeting the community and getting to know the community that's been supporting me all this time. So, okay, Sergeant Neutral's captured a neutral building. I actually never noticed that. That's pretty funny. -1 armor. That's great. And we are still plopping away at the Night Elves. I mean, at the Naga. Technically, they were at once Night Elves. So, okay, so we got the Arcanite Spears. Good. Do I want to upgrade? No, I think I'm going to sit and wait to get to level 2 upgrades. I mean, upgrade my Stronghold to level 2, just because that will, we get the aura, we get the second level of voodoo. I'm starting to discover more and more that magic really is kind of an integral part of this, to the point where if you don't have good magic and if you don't get a good backline like this, it doesn't matter if you've got the best unit upgrades in the game. Like, if these guys can heal 3 units for 50 every, however long it takes them to cast the spell, whatever their cooldown is, it's a game changer, for sure. Unfortunately, our backline's going to get absolutely decimated here. But that's how it works sometimes. So the Bronzebeard Clad are capturing a neutral building. Unclear as of yet whether or not they're pushing against the Night Elves or the Naga. I know the Naga are having a real hard time of it, courtesy of moi. And that also means that we're going to be in full control of the lumber mill and the war mill. So we're getting that extra damage and that extra building regen, basically for the rest of the game. Okay, unfortunately, we did not hit them in the golden zone. But that being said, we're still doing enough damage that it doesn't really matter. And now we're going to be hitting their... Beautiful. Are we going to take down another barracks? If this is another quick one too. Yep. Oh my god. That's incredible. Well, we just picked up a ton. Do we need... I'd rather have this one this time around. So let's snag that improved voodoo. And I think now we can really start, upgrading our guys. Because I'm trying to think, did they get this to level 1 or level... No, 1350. That's the salvage for a level 1 barracks. So yeah, I mean, so we're going to be controlling these 4 and the gold that it brings us for basically the entire game. So definitely no complaints on that end. So let's see how we're doing. Okay, so the middle, Athissa is doing some serious work. We accidentally pulled Fury and Storm Rage down to us, but that is not the end of the world, because he has gone back up. So Fury and Storm Rage is there. I think I will throw... yeah, I'll throw Vol'jin down this way, just so we can kind of like... Oh, well, we'll do it now, I guess. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. It's going to be interesting to see how the dwarves are doing through all this. Shadow Hunter. Because, you know, they've been very quiet. Okay, but no, they are pushing hard against the Naga, but the Naga are being pushed hard from pretty much every direction. Yeah, and the Sentinels will slowly fade. Great, so the Highborn are getting crushed, that's fine. Rokan, the Shadow Hunter, is starting to do some damage. Unfortunately, he's about to take a lot of damage. So we just completed Arcanite Blades. Good, good, good. Okay. So they're, you know, not... Yes, so they've been dumping a lot into their armor, clearly. They're building armor. The Sentinels have not, but they also don't have that crazy 20% less damage, I mean, less HP. Okay, he sent out his little voodoo spirits, man. So, you know, we're still in contention for the middle, that's for sure. So we're 918, 930... 972, 980. Okay, so we're well over 1,000 now. That's good, 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 good. 1,500 I'll probably send... I'll probably put my first upgrade into the middle one, because right now I don't think we need to apply a tremendous amount more of pressure onto any particular lane. I'd like to put it on all of them if possible. So I think grabbing the Voodoo Hut level 3 will be kind of an effective way to do that. Oh, and we killed Athissa. Good, good, good. Furion will probably be next on our list. Rokan is just racking up the kills. Okay, so we got an extra 600 salvage. The money is just rolling in. So good, 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 good. Yeah, the Hex is really coming through. Kind of dulling a lot of their attacks. Dulling a lot of their offensive capabilities, probably more along what I wanted to say. And now we're getting flying units in. Yeah, we're still not doing a tremendous amount of damage to the building itself, but that will come in time. Okay, part of me wants to wait a little bit longer. We just heard mortar combat, so that means that the dwarf hero Born Thornton are coming. Or Borden and Thor, I don't know. But they're coming. I don't know from where, I don't know from whom, but they're coming. It also looks like the Naga are pushing out, and we haven't gotten any information from the Night Elf side. So that's kind of an interesting little tidbit, frankly. Rokan is level 8. We're at 943. We're getting 50 a turn. 991, 1021, 1039. Good, 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 good. And, okay, so that won't come down this level. Actually, it might very well. Because we just got our second wave, but we've decided to divert most of our energy to the other way. Oh, so the Sentinels are actually not having a great time on that front either. So it looks like it's really going to be me v the Dwarves, which I'm okay with, frankly. Okay, so Rokan's still very much alive, very much just doing what he loves. So I think what I'll probably do is pop them here, because there's still, you know, there's still the possibility of picking up these two. There's just more gold to be had by exploiting the Night Elves a little sooner. So I think we're going to go immediately for the advanced spiked barricades. We also haven't looked here. I'm an idiot. Watcher Ward. So this ability looks pretty nice. The troll regeneration, but I think right now, while we can, I'd rather go for economy. Okay, so they pop that on like no units. So that shows you just kind of how bad of a shape they're really in. Yeah, and we're in complete control of the middle. The Bronzebeard clad has lost their bottom barracks. Okay, so I completely miscalled that. The Night Elves are the ones kind of punishing the Dwarves. So the Night Elves, so, you know, I am once again in the very nice situation of being the only person with all 3 barracks still up. So let's just make sure it keeps going that way. So we're at 736, 821, 833, good. So we've completed more barricades, 891, that's excellent. We are cruising up. Zalashir is being problematic, I think is probably the nicest way to put that. Looks like they have responded to me applying extra pressure by throwing out a lot more stuff at us, which is fine. That was anticipated, expected, and a little bit irritated, but okay, so the Dwarves are punishing the Highborn, the Night Elves are punishing the Dwarves, and we're just being unpleasant towards everybody. So I'm okay with this. We have so many ranged units right there in the middle. It is a beautiful thing. Oh, okay. So we will pop this, and now we can start focusing on unit upgrades again. Because we've got the units out, and now we can start, you know, really thinking about how we kind of want to build this as we enter our, you know, mid-game 17 minutes. Yeah, I would say probably early game is 1 to 15, mid is probably 15 to 30, maybe 40, and then late game is 40 onward. The time where it's really just a slog and one push will end anything, like anyone. Okay, so that's 600 more salvage we can play around with. I don't know if I want to... I probably will... Yeah, I did just slap it in there. Shredder Spears. That looks very nice. Berserk. Yes, so I'll probably pick up these. These two will be my next ones. Okay, so Zalashir has done... You know, I will not... You know, credit where credit is due. He stomped a lot of our units, probably gave a lot of gold to his Naga counterparts, but we, like, the second he goes down, we're going to retake the middle pretty commandingly. And it looks like we're going to give the kill over to the Night Elves. Yep. Alrighty then. I can't say that was exactly what I wanted, but here we are. Okay, so we just picked up another 600 gold, so it looks like we took... Yeah, exactly. We took down this area. That is not bad at all. Let's get some more... Yeah, let's just get some more upgrades here. So they're charging down the middle. Bronzebeard clan has lost their upper barracks. So the Bronzebeard, in a kind of a shocking twist, may actually be the first ones to be kind of completely taken out of the game, especially now our trolls have showed up and we're going to start chewing on their barracks. Though actually us showing up may have provided them enough kind of enough of a breather space to really, you know, do some damage. But we're chewing on the Naga again, so you know, that's going to be doing some significant damage. The Night Elves are pushing us back out, but once again, nothing is tremendously surprising or worrying. My god, Rokan is just doing horrific things to the opposing team. We've got 1,100 gold to use. Let's make sure we use it correctly. And we will just now is the time to just really upgrade our units. We are very far behind in terms of upgrades, so I think now that, you know, the first time a team, a race goes down, that's when all of a sudden things start getting serious, because now, you know, the total amount of targets that you can fight against go from 3 to 2, and then from there 2 to 1. So it starts to get kind of messy if you're not paying attention to little things, especially when it comes to like especially when it comes to upgrades, because upgrades are something, you know, that are easy to ignore in the early game, as I normally do, but can have some pretty drastic consequences if you do in the late game. English is hard. So I sent out my boy Zulkis. He's kind of the pseudo support to go out and deal with them. Yeah, so their Quattle are very powerful, like unpleasantly so. And I think I will go with the magic wards just to reduce, especially when we're going up against the Naga, because they are big on their... Oh, why haven't I been researching Feral Roar? I'm a fool. So basically, what I was saying about the Naga is because they're such like an armor-dependent and armor-heavy class, you do kind of want to build, you know, if you're undead, you want to go with Corruption Aura. If you're Troll, you want to, you know, go for the Watchers, just to make sure that you kind of negate that potentially very, very, very powerful resilience. Okay, so Zulkis, he's holding up okay. I mean, he is level 2, so like he's not doing a tremendous amount of damage, and we're also going to be pulling away a lot from the middle. So, you know, all of a sudden we're going to be once again back where we should be, right in charge. So we're at 550, 569, 585, 597. Good. We are chugging along. We are, you know, we just have to make sure that these upgrades keep on coming. Yep. So thorium blades, brass arrowheads, and then improved brass armor, 450. Come on. I'll just keep this guy ready. Actually, there it is. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm not tremendously sure how long Zulkis is going to last, but, you know, should be long enough for us to kind of throw them back. And here, they've built up a nice little thing. They've actually taken away stuff on the lanes from me, which I didn't think was going to be happening for a while, but here we are. Life finds a way. So we're 5 and 2. They're 6 and 6. Okay, so when it comes in terms of damage, we're pretty much right back where we should be. Especially when it comes to this, but when it comes to Arcanite Spears and well, to the spears and the armor, we're gone. So Zulkis has fallen. Wasn't nearly as effective as I'd hoped he was, but sometimes that just occurs. I will probably... The next place I'll throw him down is probably down this way, and then I can send the Shadow Priest. So far we don't really need the Shadow Priest immediately. The Voodoo Aura is nice, but ultimately not the make or break. And we are whittling these guys down. They started off with, I think, 2 or 3 more Myrmidons before that engagement, and now they're down them. Oh, good, and Feral Roar has come through, so we're going to be able to kind of up that burst damage, which is never a bad thing. I do love me some burst damage. If I am being honest, I do love me a little bit of burst damage. We're gonna train the Battle Master. Let the killing begin, Zulkis. It's gonna be a real good time, man. So the Sentinels, their Tree of Life is in rough shape, which is my favorite kind of shape for enemy buildings to be in. Impenetrable Hide. Oh, I didn't realize we would get more wards. I'm a big fan of that. Let's get more wards. Yeah. Just gotta wait to get 775, and then we can get more wards. Gold income has increased. That's a beautiful thing. It looks like we might have. Oh no, they threw that out real quick. That's irritating. Alright, so we're at 95, 94, 134. We're going to build up yet another little force here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the 16% evasion is just so good. It is so brutal to have to fight through. Okay, so the Bronzebeard have lost their middle barracks. So the Bronzebeard are, for all intents and purposes, out. And I mean, they do have a few heroes and stuff like that, but now all of a sudden the middle is going to be much more important, because there's going to be a lot more pressure coming in from here and there. So Zulkis is going down. I mean, the poor guy just didn't really have a chance there. I wasn't expecting them to pop their ultimate so quickly, but they did, and here we are. Do I want to do this immediately? Or do I want to keep not spamming heroes, but definitely keep using heroes? So Sentinels have lost their fortress. Oh. Okay. Well then. Well. Alrighty then. I think we're going to be saving up then until, especially since the Naga are so low, I'm going to be saving up to 2,500, which should be fine because we're about to take down their barracks pretty quickly. Come on, guys. Come on, heals. Let's not go all the way back. Thank you. Oh, but they popped out just in time to defend their fortress. That's fine. We're about to go to stronghold level 3, so we're chugging along. We've got a lot of good upgrades coming. Well, we have one good upgrade coming. But we're still in command of, of the right half of the world. Like, we're still solidly, fully, almost unwaveringly in command. So 25, there it is. And as long as we can keep heroes out of this lane, they're not going to be pushing back. This, however, is going to be a good pushback. This is going to be good for them. But we're also holding our own. We're doing a significant amount of damage. Well, enough damage. Yes, the Bronzebeard have been completely defeated. They're just out of the game. The Sentinels look like they won't be tremendously far behind. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. This is going to be irritating, but not the end of the world. Forked Lightning, 250 damage to 4 units. That is horrifying to me. And that's also that's one of the first things I want to get after probably getting Hero on this end. So I'll probably get the Shadow Hunter again. Just because I want that to die. And I will let them push a little bit further. Yeah, the Shadow Hunter will join on this next push. Because, see, one thing I don't want to let the Naga run away with it, because they are in danger of running away with it. Shadow Hunter. And then we have the backup of our buildings. So, I mean, we're going to melt them, especially with Rokan swooping in. So we are going to be getting that advanced voodoo very quickly. Why so serious? Come and smoke with us. Fragile in early game, unpredictable in late game, debilitates and confuses enemy. You won't win all games, but you will have fun in every single one, and you are completely effing right on that one. Yeah, so this is a mess, mostly provided by moi, which I love. Yeah, so they've been completely thrown back. So we are back at 1,000. Let's get this advanced voodoo up and running as ASAP. Come on, come on, come on. We're at 29 minutes. Once again, kind of like one of my favorite. And it looks like this game is either going to turn into a real slog or a slaughter pretty soon. It's unclear as to where exactly this is going to fall, but, you know, fingers crossed. Yeah, and so they, and what's also fun is that because we took out their stronghold, they're going to be capped at 6 and 6, whereas the Naga and I will not be, which is one of the reasons why I think, well, there's a lot of reasons why I think the Highborn should be our next the people we give our attention to. But the fact that they can still upgrade is one of them. That they can still upgrade an ultimate weapon is another. We're about to get a second wave, but that also means that these guys will probably be getting a second wave as well. Yeah, so there it is. Huge push from the Night Elves. Huge push. Okay. Luckily, that will be destroyed, because it looks like they will take this barracks. I mean, there's almost no way they don't. Rokon doing what Rokon does best. Kick ass and take names, in case you were wondering. Okay, and we're charging through here. Ancient of War level 4. Yeah, so there's an Ancient of War level 4 on both. Yeah, on both fronts. And so I will probably my next big thing is going to be picking up. Yeah. So they've lost their left barracks. So we're at 1750, 1791. So probably what I want to do is put more pressure on the middle, because it looks like that's where everything's going to be happening. Yeah, I mean, it looks like that's kind of going to be the linchpin of whether or not we make or break this. The Sentinels will be going down, but not before dealing horrific damage to the Naga. We're doing our part as well. We are holding, and the Highborn are under a tremendous amount of pressure. And it looks like the Sentinels... Oh, because they're fighting us. Okay, that's exactly why Lady Vosh didn't come to help. Okay. So Zalshir died alone because we were mounting kind of this... Pardon me, backwards attack. Attack from behind is how normal English speakers say that. Good God. Okay, so we're sitting at 1,000. Not enough gold. That's fine. Let's just keep the damage going. My God. Like, Forked Lightning has to be, without a doubt, kind of like one of the most impressive, just visually, one of the most impressive kind of like spells that there are, just because all of a sudden it's kind of like, all of a sudden, lightning, and I love it. Truly, truly, truly love it. Okay, so now I'm going to have to put probably 2,000 in here, so we've got an extra thing of Arcanite Blades. Good. Or do I want to put more pressure on the Naga first? No, the Naga are done. I'm not worried about the Naga anymore. They've got 1 barracks. I have 3. The Sentinels have no fortress, but 2 barracks. And I think that's really what I'm going to be... It's whoever has the most barracks is going to be getting the most loving from Papa Neutral. So here we go. Papa Neutral. I don't know why that rolls. That's just a little horrifying to me. God, I love you, Rokon. Rokon is a true beast. So that's going to go down, kill everything. And as a final act of defiance, it looks like they're going to be throwing out their ultimate unit. And I don't think we actually even need to do that for us. $725. Yeah, so we're just going to be picking off, kind of like, we're just going to be picking them clean, the last few survivors. And then I probably will send the Battlemaster down, because I would like to get a counter push going with down this lane, which will not happen if I don't have a hero there. Then again, I'm also in... Yeah, that's what I'm going to want to do. Because the Night Elves... this is going to sound crazy, but I think the Night Elves could still pretty easily take this. Just because they have these huge forces on the field. Like, Snapjaw is about to go down. And I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, so the Highborn are out. Might have been... Yeah, that was too early. Oh, well. Because now it's me versus the Night Elves up north. So I'll send the Battlemaster up. Come. There it is. The good news is, you know, it's not surprising, but we're still dominating in the middle. I mean, in the bottom. The middle's going to be problematic until we chew this last force down. And Rokan's going to be... It looks like he's going to be giving him hell before he goes down. And here we are. I'm very glad now that we popped that hero. We just need... We need to do enough damage to those barracks. Like, we just need to right now. And I've got to hold on to my gold because, you know, it looks like there's going to be a point where we're going to have to... Yeah, so Rokan went down. All of a sudden, this is not looking as hunky-dory as we initially thought. So okay, Zulkis is getting a bit of relief from the north. We're about to get hit hard here, but this might just be enough. For us to, you know, fully... If we can wipe out this attack, then we're in good shape, guys. So Zulkis the Battlemaster has gone down. Let's pop him against this one, just because Fury and Stormrage has made an appearance. A very unwelcome appearance. And now I'm glad that we have got the 20% extra damage on the buildings, because it's helping. By the gods, is it helping. Okay, this is going to probably be the bigger issue of the two, but once again, if we push them back, then we will probably win. Yeah, so we're at 38, so we're just hitting the, kind of, the late game. Okay. And the second this guy goes down, we're popping. Hopefully this will be enough to stop him. I've never been a huge fan of the voodoo spirits as a, like... Here, I want all you guys to chill. Thank you. So Sentinels have lost their middle barracks. Okay, good. So I've been so preoccupied with what's been going on up here that I haven't been paying attention to the fact that we're doing the damage we need to down at the bottom. Let's pop this. Okay, 320. Come on, come on, come on. 17, 16, 15. Okay, so we're gonna lose that barracks. That's not good. But it's not the end of the world either. Oh, we're gonna lose 2 barracks. Okay. So we've lost our upper and middle barracks. But it looks like we've had enough of a pushback and enough of a presence down here that it looks like we might still be able to win this. Yeah, so the fact that Fury and Storm Rage is still sticking around is a real pain. But all 3 of the heroes are up here. So if I could get maybe Rokan out. Okay, Rokan and the Battlemaster. Okay, they've both completely abandoned our base. It's an aggressive choice on their part. This is what's hurting us. The fact that they've got all of these in the back line. But it looks like we're probably going to be able to chew through this, especially with 2 heroes on their way, before they get to us. I mean, this is insane, guys. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's get more guys in there. So Furion will go down after our fortress goes down, because right now we're just it's trading. Great. So that's blunted them completely, and it looks like we're going to be taking it. Holy crap. This is really getting down to the wire, y'all. Especially considering that we're not done yet. Actually, we probably will be after I get Spike out. Oh, Spike. Our Shadow Priest isn't out yet. But let's get a Demolisher. Might as well. Yeah, so we've got 2 heroes. They've got 2 heroes. We're putting a tremendous... Okay, so we're doing a lot of damage to the barracks themselves. Once the barracks goes down, we win. Alright, so Spike is holding. I'll send Vol'jin out to help. But he's done more than hold. He's stopped. Yeah, so they've been completely stopped here. We're still going... Oh, Zulkis is down. Okay. But Rokan is not. And if we can take out Furion... Can we just call him Malfurion? Or is there like a... Whatever. Malfurion, if we can take down Malfurion, he's kind of the linchpin of their defense right now. Just like Rokan is the linchpin of my offense. But we've got a lot bigger things coming down to hurt them than they have against us. So, you know, granted, is this how I wanted this to end? No. But it looks like we will be ending this. Yep, so Furion just went down just in time for Spike and Vol'jin to make their appearances. So now, I mean, now this is going to get down and dirty, pretty much. And we've captured, and we're going to be capturing all of this because, you know, all of their forces have been concentrated around defending their final stand. So the Dwarves have died, the Naga have died. Oops. Sorry, my screen is freaking out a little bit. Just a little bit of technical issues. I hope you guys can still see. No, Rokan has gone down. Do not go gentle into that. Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, and they're starting to get surrounded. Spike is doing damage. And their last barracks. I mean, this does show you kind of like the danger of, and there it goes, of the Night Elves, like in late game, just because they were able to hold on for so long. And look, I mean, they crushed it when it came to gold. They got a lot more gold than we did, a lot more gold per minute. They killed a lot more units. They bought a lot more units. They killed more heroes. I mean, they, by all intents and purposes, should have won. They raised 13 buildings. I only raised 12. yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm glad we got to give you another victory this time, if not a little stressful, but it worked. This is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.